Hey guys, thanks for signing up for this free training session. This is Siddiqui Skeet and Miguel Marino, and this is going to show you how you can increase the revenue for your business and blow your competitors out the water.
Now, before we get started, 40% of businesses will die within the next 10 years. It's survival of the fittest, and the internet is a digital hunting ground. All of these different businesses are trying to find new ways to beat their competitors and attract their customers through online social media platforms. Now, which businesses die? The ones that have little to no online presence, meaning they may or may not have a Facebook account or an Instagram account, but the ones that also die cannot acquire and maintain loyal customers online through these social media accounts. They cannot connect with their customers online because some of them don't have social media accounts. They have no consistency because posts should be a daily, timely event. And the ones that cannot create an online sales funnel to drive traffic through these online sales funnels will most definitely be the first ones to die.
Yep. And the businesses that will survive are the ones that have established and maintained their online presence. They know how to drive online traffic to generate sales, and that will be getting people from social media and email marketing from that to their business's doorstep. They know how to manage social platforms with timely, consistently posting on a daily business, using platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and etc. Using tactics such as Facebook advertising, search engine optimization, email marketing, and sales funnels. And this is to consistently acquire and maintain loyal customers.
Now, what is a sales funnel? Well, let's start with the normal funnel. A funnel is used to capture items from a large area and then funnel them into a smaller area. Funnels allow you to control a certain outcome. And the difference between a sales funnel and a normal funnel is that a sales funnel allows you to control online traffic and lead them to purchase a product or service. There are different ways to achieve the same outcome, but in this training session, we will go over the most effective method to generate sales. Okay. And now first, stage one is generate leads. This can be done through email marketing, search engine marketing, social media marketing, and the funnel goes into website and e-commerce, which is stage two, part of improving conversions. Now stage three goes into repeat business, which is where you systemize a follow-up system to capture customers to visit your store again. And lastly, stage four is increasing your revenue by repeating these certain processes and generating more and more sales.
And you can do this through upselling and downselling.
Now, the golden five for generating leads are email marketing, search engine optimization, social media management, Facebook ads, and Google ads.
And now first with email marketing, it allows you to build a list of people that will receive your emails for many years to come. If maintained correctly, you can get people to buy from you again and again through offers and promotions. These people will become your clientele. And you could put videos in your email. You could have automation. You could have social sharing where they share these videos and these emails to their friends. Landing pages, which brings them to their emails. And central tracking, which will determine what type of emails they click on the most, how you can get these type of emails more and get better and better as time goes on.
And now, search engine optimization, also known as SEO. It allows you to receive a higher ranking on search engines such as Google, Bing, and Yahoo. This allows people to see your website before anyone else's, which leads into more online traffic for your business. And the reason SEO is so important is because 80% of people who search on Google, they don't spend the time to actually scroll down or even bother to click on the next page.
Yep.
So if your business is on page 2 or 3 or on the thousands of pages that follow, your business will most likely not get noticed.
Yeah, you have almost no chance of getting these people to go on your website. And now for social media management, which is generating lead stage one, Facebook is used by almost all the people in the USA, and people share posts and events with their friends, and it generates original traffic. Instagram is 100 million users in the USA alone and is used by people of all ages, which definitely includes your target market. It is used to showcase a business, and Twitter is used by 175 million people in the USA. It can be used as a testing ground. For example, you can post a lot more on Twitter, and which seems like it gets the most people that like it, you'd put that on Instagram and Facebook, because no one gets mad when you say post 10 things on Twitter daily.
And now, Facebook ads are one of the most important forms of generating leads because they are a form of paid traffic that allow you to hyper-target your ads to your ideal customers. You can target people based on location, age, gender, hobbies, interests, background, and so much more, and show your ad to specifically these people. And now here is an example of the Facebook audience tool where you can create your own custom audience based on their age, gender, interests, and etc., as I've mentioned before. And it gives so many insights to what their demographic is, what their lifestyle is, and it gets really detailed. It's used to hyper-target your customers.
And with improving conversions, or stage 2, which is e-commerce, you have to give consumers access to buying your products or services through the internet. E-commerce proved its importance based on the fact where time is essence. In the commercial markets, time plays an important role to both businesses and consumers. Because of this, e-commerce steps in and replaces the traditional commerce method where a single transaction can cost both parties a lot of valuable time. Let's say that you offer the consumer your product or service online. That means you don't have to call them or see them online, and this can save time for both you and the consumer.
Now, website optimization. The thing with websites is that a website should look professional, and it should also be visually appealing, because if it is not professional and doesn't look appealing to a normal web user, they will most likely click off or visit the next website. It should have easily accessible information, because nobody wants to spend 5 minutes trying to find your contact information when they're not even interested in the product. They just want to find out more information. It should also be mobile friendly, because 80% of web users are on their mobile devices. And most importantly, it should have the ability to turn cold traffic into warm leads.
Now, what cold traffic is, it's when people don't really know you and who you are, and warm leads is when people they know what your business is all about. And you can change cold traffic to warm leads by letting people know who you really are, so they have an emotional connection to you. So you will do this by having a brand story, really letting people know what your business is about and why you started it in the first place.
And now for repeating business, stage 3, the systemized follow-up. Facebook and Google retargeting. The way you do this is through pixels, and pixels allow you to remarket your ads to people who have already visited your website or may have already bought from you. This helps to capture any potential customer who has yet to purchase or may want to purchase again. Now, what is a pixel? Imagine a cookie, and imagine placing that cookie in a person's pocket. Now, what if you can only choose to target the people with a cookie in their pocket who have already shown an interest in your product or service? That is a pixel, or more formally known as remarketing pixels. These are a series of code that can be added to any website page, landing page, social media page, or even on an app. And when a person visits a page with a pixel encoded into it, it is added to their device and will remain there until it is deleted. Now, why use pixels? The reason pixels are useful is because tools such as Google advertising and Facebook advertising can be adjusted to target and follow these people to show them your ads. It is proven that 90% of people leave a website without purchasing a single thing, so it is very important to have a method to reach out to them again.
And now sales stage 4, which is increasing revenue on remarketing ads. And you will do this through pixels, and when someone sees your website or they see your product, they might have some interest in it, but they don't know that much about it. And when you keep remarketing ads and bringing them back to your product or service, they're going to become more interested and know more about who you are.
Next is the email follow-up. If a person lets you have their email, you can choose to follow up with them through months to come or even years, and maybe they didn't purchase on the first day or first month, but they can surely purchase later down the road if you market them correctly through emails. But you have to make sure not to make it spam, because people don't like spam. So if you give them promotions or incentives, maybe collect their birthday and give them a discount on their birthday, they will most definitely visit your business.
And here's a quick tip. It's good to use an 80-20 ratio, as in 80% of the things that you send these people via email are going to be actual value and actual tips to help them in life. And 20% will be promotion, because it's been proven when you give people value, they are more likely to want to give you something back in the future, which will be buying your products or services.
Next it's important to have multiple sales funnel, because once you have one, it is very easy to replicate it, adjust it, and create more, because the more sales funnels you have, the more traffic you're driving to your online business, and essentially the more sales you're generating for your real business.
And the sales funnel that works the best, you would increase the amount of money that you invest into that sales funnel, and the one that gives you the least value, you would take that off, so you're having the highest return on investment.
Now, it is also important to have multiple ads, because there's certain ways where you can add different ads, and some people may not like a certain ad, so you have to have multiple ads so that they can have more variation in between your target market.
And the ads that seem to have the highest return on investment is the one that you would put all your money into, and you would cut off the ads that don't really seem to be having a good return on investment.
And next is social media influencers. Take Drake, for example. If Drake were to visit your store or promote you online and tell people to buy your product, thousands upon thousands of people would buy your product, because Drake is an influencer of very high status. Now, while you might not be able to attain Drake to promote your business, you can most definitely target local influencers, such as the local quarterback or a local blogger in your area who blogs about certain restaurants.
Yeah, and the way how you can contact these social media influencers is by emailing them or calling them, and they will really help to bring in more revenue into your business.
Now, applying all these strategies will result in exponential sales growth, because your business may be booming now at your storefront, but you don't know how much more
Potential.
it can have by marketing online. So it is the year 2017, and you can no longer avoid investing in social media. But how much time or energy can you invest on your own? To effectively run an online marketing campaign, you must spend between 15 and 40 hours a week online. Now, a lot of people, they don't have this time to spend, but it's important because you need to constantly read about new updates to the programs, which change on a frequent basis, and you also have to have the skills to create posts that people want to engage with. Now, if you've attempted to run social media in the past, you know it's worth the investment because of the return on investment that it brings to your business.
Yep. Now, the strategies we have shared with you in this free training session can be applied to most businesses, but if you'd like to discuss specific sales tactics for your business's niche, then you could choose to receive a one-on-one call with us by filling out the registration form next to this video.
So make sure to fill out the registration form and schedule your free call with one of our experts to discuss how we can use all of these strategies and much more to dramatically boost your sales and make you more money.